Yeah, there's no way I want anybody knowing that we got a podcast going.
Especially because it's
That
not
rhymed.
doing very well.
Yeah, it's like I said, with my secret project, it's like one of those things.
Just tell me your frickin' secret project.
There's no reason
wait,
to hide
let
it
me
from me.
Let me finish.
There's no reason.
Let me finish the sentence. There's no way I want anyone to know, because if they do, we're absolutely screwed, because everyone will see the views for a start, and they'll see that freaking dislike.
You played it?
Yeah, why?
Oh right, you're recording.
Yeah.
Well, you could have frickin' told me.
I did. I told it ages ago.
Oh right, frick's sake.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Welcome to Telborg.
Man, that dislike, man.
Oh yeah.
We got a dislike.
We got a dislike.
Why? Why would you dislike it?
I know. I think if he commented as well.
Do you know what I find the funniest is that someone went on it and had that like really blank face with just headphones on and was just like, and then just decided in their brain not just to switch the video,
I know,
but just so displeased with what we were talking about.
It was the first episode when we literally just talked about porn.
Yeah. Yeah. We talked about wanking and porn, and that was it.
God.
To be fair, it was shit that first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the first one is especially shit because it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Wow. Oh well, it's a learning curve.
Yeah. Hey Alan, tell everyone about your freaking carpenting skills.
Oh yeah, because... Oh, actually, that leads on to a discussion that I want to talk about.
Alright, well tell them about your carpenting
Okay.
skills first.
Well, this week I have been dabbling.
Dabbling. Yeah, it's the right word.
I've been doing some wood carpentry, making a spoon of the finest quality. Yeah.
That's
pretty much
it.
it.
You spent 8 hours making a spoon.
Yeah, eight hours making a spoon. It's a pretty
Yeah.
nice spoon, to be fair. I'm pretty pleased with it. But what I wanted to talk about.
What?
Yeah, when I was doing it,
Yeah.
I was thinking about how invested I was in doing it. Like, completely focused, sucked into this thing. I was obsessing about it. Like, I was literally waking up, and before I was eating breakfast or getting a drink or anything, I was sitting downstairs carving this little spoon.
Alright, chill out.
And I would do that for like 4 hours, and I'd forget to eat and drink and things. I was like really into it. I was really enjoying it, but I was like, this is like, alright, this is a bit weird how into this I am. And I get like that quite a lot when I'm like
Making spoons.
when I'm set onto a task. And then I heard Elliot Hulse talking about a similar thing.
Here we go.
And he was talking about his son. He was comparing
This is what he's getting to.
he was comparing his behaviours of his sons to his daughters. And
Yeah.
his daughters, so he'll be like, he was saying like, oh, like sometimes I like call up to my daughters to come downstairs or something, and like the daughters will be like, yeah, come in, blah 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 blah, and his kid, he has to the guy kid, he's like,
Yeah, his son.
his son, that's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
He calls up to him like all the time and he doesn't respond, and like he has to like go in his room and call him to like wake him up, and well, he's not asleep, but like, because he gets
What the fuck? Get your words out, man.
he gets like fixated on things.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like, is that a male trait? Is that
What, getting fixated on
like
something?
when there's like a task or something that's interested in us, or something when we're invested in it, I literally obsess about it, and like I want to get it done. Like if I'm not getting it done, I'm thinking about it all the time. If whatever I'm doing, I'm distracted. Like I want to get this done, and I was thinking like obviously this is a generalization. It doesn't apply to every boy
Yeah,
and
you
girl.
don't realise how much assuming you're doing right now.
But I meant in a generalized term. I think that's quite.
What you're saying, boys? When they get a task, they're more likely to stick at it.
No. I'm saying like we have a.
Or we zone out more.
Yeah, we have become fixated much easier, like much like more invested in it easier.
Right.
Maybe.
And I can relate to that actually, because with my secret project.
Oh.
I got a secret project, and with my secret project, I was up working on it, and bearing in mind I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, don't Paul.
Yeah. Oh no! You don't say his fucking name, man. Right. Yeah, I was working on this secret project. Like, I usually go to bed like 8. But I was up till freaking 11 o'clock working on this thing that is going to blow your freaking mind. And you can only witness this thing in Telborg.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm going to pass at you. And then you're going to know what to do with it.
Is it an object?
Yeah, no, wait. You're just going to know what to do with it. When you get it, that's all I'm going to tell you. As soon as you get it, you'll just be like, I know what to do.
Okay.
And then instantaneous mind
I
blown.
swear there was something like this like 2 years ago that you were doing for me or something, and it never came.
I'm not doing it for you. This is
No,
secret.
whatever it was, you were doing. You were telling me about it, like this is gonna blow your mind, and then you just never came to fruition. It never happened. It just fizzled out. I can't remember what it was.
I've done this quite a bit though.
Yeah.
But not a secret project. Not
a
like
secret
this.
one.
That's what I wanted to say. Right? Okay. Do you know who that guy is who did the dislike?
Yeah.
That guy is that guy who takes his dog for a walk. And he's having it. He just takes his dog for a walk like everyone else, right? Everyone else takes the dog for a walk. And then they see those signs, penalty, £1,000 if you don't pick up your poo, right? So he picks up your poo like everyone else picks it up, right? And he gets it in his bag, and then they're walking on the way home. And instead of putting it in that bin, he just drops it on the floor. He's that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna watch the world burn.
Yeah.
But he was the kind of guy that wants to watch the world burn when he's got the confidence of being behind his
Yeah.
So he only does it on the internet. He's just trolling the internet. He's there to make it be hateful. He's just there to burn the city to the ground.
Yeah. How good's that freaking what you call it? Oh, what's it called? The Rover game on Messenger.
That's the worst game ever.
I know. I did not know how to. Like every time I went over a hill, as I came back down, the front wheel would just smash instantly.
I didn't realise what was happening for ages.
Yeah.
So I didn't realise like it's a tiny little crack in your wheel. I didn't know what was going on. So the game
too small.
The game was just ending. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
what did I do wrong?
And if you go too slow, you get caught out. I like spun it, I like flipped it like twice. That's what we gotta watch tonight, this weekend. Freaking Last Man Alive, Last Man on Earth.
Oh yeah.
That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
We gotta watch the end of that.
Shall we review that?
Oh, yeah, right.
Last Man on Earth.
It's
Alright.
well good.
Yeah. It's...
Alright, wait. It's alright.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's
it
alright.
has really funny moments.
It has really funny moments, but
there's a couple of episodes where it's like, alright, just get on with it.
yeah, like why did movie people? Why did he always put like annoying things in to be annoying? It's like we get it, it's annoying.
Yeah.
Like they make the woman annoying. It's like, right, we get it, she's annoying. You don't have to like rub it in for half an hour.
Yeah.
On how annoying she is. Like movies, the little kids in and they're going in the back, and it's just like War of the Worlds, freaking Tom Cruise one with the kids screaming in the back of the car, and she won't shut up, and they're trying to like talk, and it's like, we get it, she's annoying. You don't need to like keep doing it. I just don't get it. I don't get why screenwriters have like an epiphany and go, I know, instead of this really good scene, we'll just put a really annoying person in it.
Instead of this really good one, which we have, we're going to get rid of it and put this one in.
Yeah. Precisely. And I don't like kid actors anyway.
I really hate kid actors. There are very few exceptions
Like
that
what?
have worked. Interstellar little girl.
Interstellar? Oh yeah, but she wasn't like...
But there are a few exceptions throughout time where kid actors have been alright. Oh, Stranger Things, the kid actors in that are good.
I watched that. I don't want to watch that. I know I've told you this before, but I don't want to watch it because I don't like watching horror stuff.
It's not a horror, it's like a thriller.
Because a lot of people like you watch like a horror movie and it's like, oh, that was so freaking weird, and blah, 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 and you'll jump at some bits, and then you'll just go to bed. But me, they stay in my mind.
Yeah, I get like that. Like, I hate horror films. I'm shit with horror because I do get scared of it. I'll think about it for months. But
I think about it for years. Do you know The Ring? That still goes on in my head.
I've not seen it. I don't want to watch it.
Every time I see a well. Every time I see a well, it's
that
like
shit
clockwork.
fucks me up. I don't like that. I don't understand how people can like that.
Yeah,
But Stranger Things isn't a horror film. It's like a suspenseful thriller. So it's like tense and a little occasionally jumpy, but it's not creepy or like, oh, that's weird. Like,
do you know the woman actor in it? The woman who loses her kid.
Yeah.
I've only watched the trailer, but the woman who loses her kid in the trailer, she was like a major drug addict. Like, she like didn't get. Do you know like she was in Mr. Deeds and stuff like that, and then she just stopped being in Hollywood for a while.
I've never recognised her. I didn't know
Oh no, she was in quite a few films, and I think she was like picking up. She was getting bigger acts and stuff like that, roles. I mean, and then she just went full on. She went full retard.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I guess that happens when the fame and the money gets hold of you.
Yeah. So was Chandler Bing from Friends. He was like, yeah,
Was he?
Yeah, he was like a proper druggie. He's like, mate, you got any weed, mate?
I remember seeing a really funny story that happened to him. He was on one of those talk shows when they just tell like stories and stuff, and they're there to like promote a film, and he was telling one about like way back in the 90s, around when Friends was around, and we had video VHS.
Yeah. VHS.
And he bought a porno or something on a
porno
on a VHS because it was before internet, or before fast internet. And then like he put it in, played it, did his thing, and then he wanted it to like go. So he tried switching off, but it didn't work. Didn't switch off, so he just I think he just switched off the screen or something.
Yeah.
But then he could still hear it in like the background or something. And he was like, "What the hell? Why can't I like get rid of what's still on screen?" And it turns out he had these huge speakers outside that it was like projecting his porn. He was in the middle of the city as well, and he was just projecting porn sound into the street, and he was like,
no! Please, no! Oh, that actually reminds me of me and Rob. We were at his house, and we were watching our regular porn sessions, right? And we were in our sleeping bags, and we were both watching it, and this must have been like 4 o'clock in the morning, right? Bearing in mind we're kids. 4 o'clock in the morning, and his dad was getting up at 5, because his dad had to. I can't remember where he was going. He was going somewhere. What was it? It was something like, he was going Zickadoo. He was going that place, wherever, right? And he was like, he was gonna get up at 5. We were up at 4 watching porn, right? And then it got to the point where we were like, right, should we turn this off now? We got all we need out of this, right? So then Rob like changes the channel, and then it goes on to this like mega old like one of the worst women you've ever seen in your life. She looked like a whore, like a skanky whore, right? And she was like going to like speak, and like her teeth were like gap. There was like gaps in her teeth, and she had like frizzy hair. She must have been like late 40s. Anyway, so
that's not too bad.
no, Alan, you didn't freaking see it,
okay.
right? And she was fat, and it was just like Rob turns off the skybox, right? And then the skybox goes off and the image stays on the screen. And we're like, why is the image on the screen, right? So we were like, what's going on? Like, we were laughing like, haha, like, what the frick's going on? Like, obviously something's wrong. So just turn off the TV. So turn off the TV, right? Turn the TV back on just to check. The image is still on the screen, right? Still, we're like, oh shit. Bearing in mind, Rob got caught for porn like a month before, and his dad set up this thing where you can see the TV screens in the other like rooms of the house. So the main living room was linked to the game room TV where we were in. Right, so the freaking image comes back on the screen. I start panicking. I'm like, oh, freaking shut! I don't know what to do because I'm gonna get blamed for this because I'm the bad influence. And so I'm like, turn off the plugs, take the plugs out. Even we wait there like 10 minutes, and we're like, right, okay, now it should like reset surely by now. So we turn it, we put the plugs back on. The image is still there. Rob's like, don't worry. This is like half an hour later. So we got half an hour till he wakes up. And he always eats breakfast and watches TV. Oh God. Me and Rob go into the living room, right? Go into the living room, turn on the skybox, the image comes up in the living room, TV. We're like, there's no fudging way we're getting away with this. So I'm going to Rob, Rob, just blame it on me.
Couldn't you just change the channel and play something different?
No, we turned the skybox back on. It was just stuck on that image. I don't know how the hell it got stuck on that image, but it was just stuck.
That's weird.
So it's about 4:45 right now, and then me and Rob were just like, we don't know what we've done. We turned it off and on loads. We've left it off for like 20 minutes. Turned back on the I don't know what's happened. He must have like screenshotted it or something like that. I don't know how it happened. So I'm just saying, Rob, just blame it on me. Like, there's no hope now. Just blame it on me. Just make sure it doesn't get back to my family. Like, make sure your family don't, like, message my family about it. Anyway, so we just, like, turn it off. And we were just like, we're just going to have to accept it. And then Rob was like, I'll check one more time. Checked it, and it was off. And we were like, oh my God, it was horrible. Rob was like sweating. I was sweating. It was like pure panic mode.
I remember having panicky moments like that in my like teenage years. Just how stressful it can be. Like when like you
it's
think...
no joke. It's no joke getting caught. Now getting caught's funny, but getting caught back then, that's no joke. It's literally like they're the nuke codes, and you can't let them get out.
Yeah.
Because shit will go down.
Oh man, that would be
life changes.
So bad.
Yeah. I have so many freaking stories of either getting caught.
I guess are we doing like awkward porn stuff?
Are we doing that? We can't get back in porn, man. We've done that too much already. Alright, you get one out at least.
Oh, flip's sake.
Pick the one.
I assume everyone has porn.
Yeah,
like,
but you know what people like
stories.
these days? They don't like, oh, I don't do that.
But,
Come on, just freaking do it.
I guess everyone's.
We have no subscribers. We're fine.
True.
Yeah.
But if people we know ever see this, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Plus, this is me accepting defeat if like my family members hear this. I never.
That's why you shouldn't have told your mum we're doing a podcast.
I never accepted defeat until now.
Yeah, right.
It was me. I'm sorry.
Go
on. Yeah, but way back, like really early age, like early teens.
Early age,
yeah. I was like, you just put weird things into Google. Have you noticed that you don't just put porn into Google back then? I didn't really know what to look for, so I just put in things, and I think I found a website that I liked, and it became my go-to website or something. It was
Yeah.
called like Mad Sex Videos or something like that. It was something really cringy like that.
Yeah.
And I every time I deleted my history and stuff and went through that system.
Yeah.
And then her boyfriend at the time was like a computer geek. He was like,
little
really good.
Judas.
He was really good with computers.
Oh, why would you betray?
And they were doing some kind of like defragmentation,
Whatever.
cleaning up the computer.
Yeah.
And for some reason they ended up with the internet history, even though I didn't.
Even though.
And oh my god,
Yeah.
they saw it.
Oh,
And I remember coming into my house.
wait, did they see it or did he see it?
Both of them saw it.
Alright,
'cause I
so
think they were
he didn't
together.
really Judas you then.
But I came in.
50% Judas.
I sat
you.
down at the table.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
my mum,
this-
with him there,
Oh,
and my
God.
brother in the kitchen,
Oh.
she goes, Alan, have you been watching videos you shouldn't be watching? And I was like, no.
No way.
And then
Jose.
she goes, well, there's nothing wrong with it. I just, we don't want viruses, and they're pretty dangerous website. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
And then she's like, okay, well, Adam, my brother, and he was like, yeah, do you know anything about this? Obviously, he didn't know anything. So he said no, but later on, he was like, well, I know I haven't been, so I know it's you.
Oh my god.
I was just like, I had that hot, sweaty face, that
like,
really burning face.
Deep stomach, like
you
I
feel sick,
like I'm gonna puke.
Your face is burning.
Yeah.
You just want to put a bucket of ice to just hide it.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do, man.
No, it's
when
like
it gets to the game
shit.
over point, there's nothing you can do.
You know what you feel like? You know those guilty dog videos?
Yeah.
When the dog's like in the corner of the room,
Yeah.
his tail's between his legs, he knows he's done wrong.
He
There's
knows
no
he's
way out of
fucked.
it.
Game
And then
over.
they're just like, what did you do? And he's just so, that's what I was like.
Why is it so embarrassing?
I don't know.
Like, why do we automatically think it's embarrassing?
I don't know, it's so bad when you're a teenager though.
It is a weird thing though, that you've got to hide it from your family. Like, you got to hide the fact that you find women attractive.
Well,
Your
no,
family.
it's not that. It's
It's
watching porn and wanking. That's what you want to hide. Oh.
I suppose it's not the watching porn. It's the you know that they know that you're watching porn and you're busting a nut at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh man, you did. Oh man.
I caught my brother once as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
When was that?
He wasn't like doing anything, but he was watching it.
Oh.
I came around the corner and he was like, I went, oh, what's that? And he's like looking over his shoulder, like, no. I can see him trying to close it down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man. Oh. It's always the worst though.
I think you've got.
I think I've got quite a few stories, but I don't. Are we gonna make it this one? This.
We may as well get one more because we're never going to return to this topic again.
One more. All
We may
right.
as well get your big one out.
Wait, which big one?
The Hayley Williams Paramore one.
The Hayley Williams Paramore
Where
one.
they check the internet history.
Oh, okay. So, right. Oh, it's so cringy. Right,
So
alright,
bad.
alright, whatever. Right. My sister's got a computer in her bedroom. Right, so like that computer was my freaking girlfriend basically. I was every time they went out, the candles would be lit, things would go down.
Wow.
And she had a boyfriend at the time, right? Her boyfriend, they were quite young, whatever. She's older than me. So that everyone goes out, I do things that would be frowned upon, and then I delete things that would be frowned upon, and then they come home. So I'm all big chested because I know I got away with it, and so fricking Google fricking betrayed me. Google Judas me. So I'm in my bedroom, and what?
Rolloed you.
Rolloed me, yeah.
Freaking rolloed you.
So I'm in my bedroom, and then my sister goes on her computer. I hear her turning it on, and I'm like, "Don't worry, pal. Google's got your back, bro. Don't worry about it. You've done everything you could to get rid of anything." So I hear her say like, "Ben," and I'm like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Have you been on stuff?" And I'm like, "Been on what?" And she's like, "My computer." And I come in and I walk in and I'm like, "Don't worry about it, bro.
Oh.
You're all sorted, right?" So I come in and she sat down and I just lean over her shoulder and she's like, "Have you been on this?" I'm like, "Nope." And she's like, she goes, because she gets up Google and it has like those 4 boxes at the bottom, like YouTube, Facebook, but do the recent ones that you've been on.
Yeah.
One was RedTube, right?
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh my god!" So I'm there like, shit, this is it. This is it. You get a sinking feeling, your eyes start shaking. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So she goes, "Oh, it wasn't you who went on that." And then my dad comes in. And he comes in over my shoulder. He goes like, "Oh, what's going on?" Meg goes, "Someone's been on RedTube." And I'm there in the middle of it now. And I'm in panic attack mode. I'm like, just breathe, man. And then she goes, and then my dad goes, "Did you go on RedTube?" I'm like, no, it wasn't me. Then they thought I was so innocent. They were just like, "Oh, it's not Ben then. Oh, it was probably what's his face who went on it, my sister's boyfriend." Because she was like, "It must be him because nobody else went on it." And she was like, "That's weird. Why would he go and like porn on my computer?" So she goes, "I'll check the history." I delete the history. I don't know what happened, right? It came up the history. It went Paramore, UFC, RedTube, Paramore. And it was just like, oh, everyone went silent. Everyone looked at the screen. Everyone knew damn well it was me. And then I just turn round and I walk towards my bedroom and I just feel the eyes burning my back. And I just slowly close my door. I get underneath my covers and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. And then all I hear is my sister and my dad whispering for ages. And then I get out my covers and I go towards my door and I'm listening. And my dad comes out of my sister's bedroom and goes, "Oh, yeah, so that's what he means by revising biology." And then goes into his bedroom and I'm just like, oh my god, this is so freaking embarrassing. It's unbelievable. Wow. And it didn't even get me started what it was like when they were downstairs eating and I had to come downstairs later on that night and they were just eating and I was like, "You alright?" They were like, "Yeah, you're alright. You've been upstairs for a while." I was like, "Yep." I was like, I don't know how to segue from this.
So awkward.
Yeah.
I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
It's hard. But I guess this episode goes out to all those teenagers. Right?
Yeah,
like, struggling for these hard times.
Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I was legit. I thought I had legit degree in covering up stuff.
Me too. Isn't it weird how like
it's gonna get you? It's gonna get you.
How good you think you are at it? Like
yeah.
Getting all those boxes.
Oh, I was like cocky.
Yeah,
I was cocky.
Like, oh, yeah,
I spent hours researching how to cover your tracks, and if they want to find it, they're gonna find it. It's just a fact. So let go of the dream of you having 0 defeats because you're gonna get them, and they're gonna be brutal, to say the least. Unless you're in one of those families who are just like totally okay with it. I think I'd be okay with it.
I'd probably mess with my kid.
I would
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna mess with him. He
Would
needs
you be
to
like, oh my?
He needs to be messed with.
Yeah,
like, it's
right.
part of growing up.
That's fair enough. But I'd make sure he or she knew that it was okay.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't want to. Because to be honest, what's
Well,
the
yeah, it's
problem with
not.
it?
It's
Yeah.
completely normal.
Yeah.
Like everyone.
What
does
film
it.
was that? What film was it? Where
Oh, I know what you're on about.
Modern
yeah.
Family.
Oh.
Modern Family. Yeah, you know
There
what
was
I'm
a
on
film
about.
that we watched.
Modern
recently.
Family, right? The kid, the boy, apparently, but actually isn't, but apparently he's looking at porn, right? So the main woman in Modern Family, whatever her name is, she freaking just kicks off and is just like, oh, you shouldn't be watching porn, that's disgusting, blah, blah, blah. And then she goes to have a word with him about it, and then the dad's like, no, let me have a word about it, like, I've been through the same thing, let me have a word about it. And she's like, no, I'm gonna do it, blah, blah, blah. And she's like really annoyed with him and angry with him. And it was like, it was so like weird. It was like one of
Yeah.
those like PC like weird ass like, you know, new world kids who think that that's all freaking wrong, so they have to go that way. And it's like, what's wrong with it? It's like, if
Yeah,
you're a little
everyone
kid,
does it. Literally, there's like.
even if you're not attracted to it, it's so intriguing and new and weird that why wouldn't you watch it anyway? But I would mess with my kid as well, I suppose.
Yeah, I'd mess with my kid.
I think
I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to miss out on the opportunity to mess with my kid. I
Yeah.
think it's like a good father moment.
Yeah. Man. Hey, do you know what I got today? Freaking in wherever I was. Jiu-jitsu.
What?
I didn't really want to say that, but anyway, I was there and got this guy. We're just about to like, you know, have a bit of a roll. So bear in mind you're sweating and you're right next to each other.
Oh.
And then he tells me before we go, he goes, oh, I've been really ill all this week. And I'm like, oh right, and he's like, yeah, I'm only just getting over it, but you gotta man up and come in.
Oh.
And I'm like, right,
Oh.
so you've been ill, like, and he's like, yeah, and he was like, so, but he was like totally like okay with it, like, yeah, let's spar now. It's like, so you're gonna be breathing into my mouth in about 5 seconds.
So you are now giving that to me.
Yeah, technically.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So basically, he's turned me into him. Now I'm doing that to you.
You hypocrite! I'm
Yeah.
gonna be doing this to like my mum.
Yeah, I can't. I hate it when people tell you that you're sick. Yeah. But why do people do that? I
Oh,
never
man.
understood that. When people talk to you and like breathe on you and tell you how sick they are, as they're in the same room or car as you. So I don't want to know. Or maybe it's actually quite a nice thing to know because then you know where it's come from. It's not just some random thing
Yeah.
that comes out the blue. Have we got a song for this week?
I've just been looking that up. I've got
What is
one.
it?
It's the Machine Heart one.
Oh yeah, go on.
Alright, so should I say? Okay.
Circle!
This one's Miss Suicide Chic, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it is. It should say on there. You know, on the
Yeah.
laptop.
So this week's Telborg song is it's another old one for us.
Yeah.
2014. Wow. It's Vanic
That's
X
it.
Machine Heart, and the song is Circles.
Circles.
I like it. It's a good song.
It is a good song.
It's quite a happy song.
It is.
Makes me want to dance. Do a little groove.
Yeah.
Get down snap. So I figured we should probably actually explain where we've been for like a month. Because we haven't.
Oh yeah, I guess. Because they want to know, right?
Yeah, because they
All right. Yeah. Well, what we haven't done.
Well, we've missed Christmas. We've missed
We've
New
missed
Year.
Christmas.
Oh shit! Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy 2017. Going great so far.
Like originally, I was gonna say like if we were gonna do a Christmas episode, weren't we?
We were.
And
Yeah.
we were gonna talk about like Christmas traditions.
Yeah.
What we've
Why
done
did
in
it
the
fall
past.
through?
We just it's Christmas. Like you get.
It's Christmas,
Like,
man. I got things
we,
to do.
We went to South Wales.
Oh
on,
yeah, we went.
New Year's. We went to South Wales. That's fine. We don't live in South Wales, but we went to South Wales. That's
I
right.
can't believe you get at me
They know we're.
for wrecking on location.
They know we're
and
in
you
the
just
UK.
came out with the biggest one yet.
Yeah, we make it sound so like because we make such a big deal out of our location.
Yeah.
Someone
Do
soon.
you want to know why
is
we make
just
a
gonna
big deal
find
about
it.
our location? Because there's some guy.
Yeah,
in
but
some
we're
basement-
attracting those guys by making it a big deal. If we didn't make a big deal, no one's gonna care.
Alright,
But
yeah.
because we make it such a big deal, some guys just gonna be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, oh, I'm gonna fuck him. Yeah.
But
Alright,
yeah,
well, yeah, we
we
went
went to
Cardiff,
South
didn't we?
Wales. for New Year's. We
Yeah.
stayed in a house that wasn't ours.
Wasn't ours. Yeah, it was like a. Yeah, Lewis said it was a cottage. It was not a cottage.
No. Oh, we did play hide and seek. That was really
That
cool.
was freaking good.
That was
I'm
really
never
cool.
I'm never gonna grow old enough to play hide and seek. Too
Yeah,
old to grow
because-
to play.
That was really fun. Like, we were all like 23 years old, and then we were running around this tiny little house trying to find.
How old's
hiding
Alice?
places. 24, I think.
So she's 25.
No, she is this year, I think.
Mm.
But yeah, I like how after each round, people got more and more creative. with the hiding
Yeah,
places.
you had the best one though.
Yeah.
You did have the best one. You were in like a cupboard right at the top on flimsy ass wood, and when I tried to get on it, the wood just bent. I was like, I don't know.
like climbed in from.
Yeah, but you
the
were
wall.
still on the wood, so I don't get.
When you spread your
Because
weight
I'm not
out,
saying I'm heavier than you. I'm just saying, because you're fat.
because you're fat.
No, you're fat.
You're fat.
You're fat, mate.
You're fat, mate.
Look down, you freaking rubber ringer. But I don't get how you got it or distributed your weight properly because I would have fell through.
It was hot in there though, really
It
hot.
was, yeah.
When I came out, I was just sweating so much. It was
Yeah.
gross. You guys found me. I was like,
And then we sprinted to the beach and then freaking
yeah, we were.
wrecked those people's New
We
Year's.
were running down. We were late for the New Year
We were late.
move up. Well, we were gonna be late, so we ended up running like with a bottle of wines in our hands. Bruschetto. Bruschetto in our hands.
Yeah.
Down the bypass towards the beach to
Yeah.
get there in time. We made it.
We
by
got
minutes.
there within like the minute
It was
of
like
the
a
New Year's.
40-minute run or something. It was ridiculous.
Oh no, it wasn't.
It was
I think
40-minute
it walk, and then
but
we
we ran
sprinted
it,
it. Yeah. And then Alice sprinted it in like freaking heely things, like they weren't normal shoes.
Oh, mate.
Oh, and then I think you stood in dog poo.
Oh!
So we're on the way back, and Alice.
5 minutes into
Yeah,
2017.
in 5 minutes in 2017, we all have our shoes off, and then Alan literally goes, he goes to walk off the path, to not stand in anything, to put his shoes back on, and he did one step, and his second step just went boom, straight into dog poo.
like
it's
this
the funniest.
huge dog shit. It was
Oh, man.
disgusting.
Oh, have I got a picture of that?
I got so freaked out. Oh, we're not going to put it as our thumbnail. Are we?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, if I can find it, definitely. I think I put
That was so disgusting.
it on the family chat thing.
Felt dirty for like 3 days after.
Oh man, I would have just gone back to sea. Oh, mind you, it was really far out.
That was really far, yeah. I think it was like after wiping on the grass, I was like.
Alice sprinted across like really sharp rocks. I don't know how she did that.
Just small feet. I think that helps.
I don't.
I've seen that help with people before. I don't know if it's 100% proof, but
Oh yeah, whatever.
but I think I like to believe it helps.
Do you know there's this guy on my course, and he's 37, and there's pictures of him when he was my age, and he just looked really young, and he was like at a party, and it was like he was having fun, and he was with loads of girls, and it was just like I felt really sad.
Why?
I don't know. I just felt like it was just like, oh shit, man, time like goes. Oh shit, sorry, man, I brought it down.
What are you on about?
Yeah, sorry, I brought it
Mate,
down.
what are you
Shit,
on
sorry,
about?
alright.
What's it on?
Change the freaking subject.
Oh,
man.
man. Alright, should we talk
Right,
about...
do you know that your left lung is smaller than your right lung?
No, I want a better topic.
Hey, no, wait, no, but I was super cool. I was super like, whoa, that's well cool.
That
But
is
anyway,
quite
go on.
I want to talk about a little bit
Because it makes room for your heart.
about Christmas.
Oh, you want
That
to talk
makes
about
sense,
but
yeah.
we're like 3 weeks out.
I know, but...
Go on then.
Alright, I was just going to say, like...
Go on.
Like, do we want to talk about like our previous Christmas traditions?
Like what?
What we've done for Christmas? Anything that you remember that was cool you did at Christmas?
I never used to do Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because I was a freaking Judas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's not always been the case. So you've done Christmas for a while now.
Yeah.
haven't you?
We don't really do much really. We don't like last year we got a Christmas tree up, but this year we had like the star and all the lights on the punch bag.
My dad this year went out and just pulled up some twigs outside and then used it as a Christmas tree. And to be fair, it looked really good. Really good.
Has your dad still got those bees going?
Yeah, he's got still got bees. It's pretty cool.
I like the fact that your dad's got bees. Your family is quite... Not all of them, but the majority of your family is quite environmentally conscious. I'm not sure about your dad.
He likes to think he is, but my dad is also a sucker for like salesmen.
Yeah.
So his, these like grants and schemes and things that get your house environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
For like government incentives to get solar panels and there's loads of them. He's got them all because he's an absolute sucker for the sales team.
Yeah.
He's but his
hate
house
sales guys.
does run on its own, basically almost, but.
He's got solar panels.
He's not just got solar panels. He's got this thing that sucks out. It makes energy from air.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is. But it uses like the cold from the outside or something.
This is what I find weird, right? Lewis's family, Rob's family, they're richer than our families, right?
Right.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Right.
Right.
They got big houses.
Right.
Whatever. Right. So it's weird that they have the opportunity to fully kit out on environmental stuff and actually have a huge house which actually can run by itself, and they can probably actually afford a small wind turbine type structure and sell electricity back to the grid, the main grid, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they just don't care.
It's a lot of work to get it to the point where you're selling electricity back.
Yeah, but still, but that's what I mean.
But they could easily.
They've got the money to just pay someone to do it.
Yeah, they could I don't know, just put solar panels and things will help. They're not gonna run it off it, but they will help.
I find it very odd people who don't care about the environment.
Some people just don't believe in global warming yet, though.
Yeah, okay, right. You don't believe in global warming. You think the Earth's flat. Whatever, mate. You freaking loony tit. But you must think. All right, you got to take care of your house. You might not think the house is falling down, but you still hoover it. You know what I mean?
It's an easy thing to be kind of hypocritical about as well, though, because even though I do care about the environment, I do what I can sometimes to help out and reduce my carbon emissions or recycle as much as I can.
That's what I mean. Do you know when you're even when you did the ice bucket challenge, you're like, I don't want to waste water.
Yeah.
Do you know, there's those little habits you've got, which are a bit it annoys you a bit if you're a bit wasteful.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
just don't like being wasteful. I do have a very my the amount of plastic that I throw away is minuscule. Before my mum and I are doing this challenge where we just see how long we can go without giving out one of those black bins of rubbish, the landfill bins.
Yeah.
So we're basically cooking as much as we can and from source materials, like flour, and rather than just buying a pizza, just having, and things like that. I'm really good at. I'm good at saving what I can do, but at the same time, I could easily do more.
Think about it. Everyone could.
Yeah, but I don't think people need to be that obsessive about it, because I could.
I think we do now.
The meat industry, for instance.
Yeah.
I'm not a vegan, and if I really, really cared about it, I would be vegan, because the meat industry is the largest contributor to greenhouse gases
The agriculture
deforestation.
business is
Like
freaking-
it's enormous, and everything else humankind does combined, it's huge, the meat business. But all I've done is reduce the amount of meat that I eat. I don't cut it out. There's no need.
That's exactly what I do. Like I don't cut it out purely because of my training, and I know that's a really lame excuse, but it's like if you become vegan, there are vegan bodybuilders, but with the amount of training that I do, I don't think I'd be able to, like, I know that's such bull. I know I would be able to.
It's just, it's extreme, and I don't think you need to be extreme. I think about it. If everybody in the world just reduced the amount of meat they ate.
Yeah.
So instead of going in, those sandwiches in like Tesco or something. Perfect example. Like they've got so many selections, and you always go for the meat one. But why are you going for the meat one? It's not going to taste that much better.
Yeah,
let's be
my
honest.
dad had this freaking vegetarian sandwich. It was like carrot chutney with Wensleydale cheese with spinach and cranberry or something. I had a bite of it. I was like, and I had a BLT, and I was like, 100%. This vegetarian sandwich is 10 times better tasting than this.
Usually I would just pick the vegetarian option because it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's gonna. It's. I'm lost.
You're in your house.
Yeah, no. It's like.
I nearly said our location there. But it's just like I don't get that, like. Quite a lot of vegan.
It's no extra effort to just pick up a different sandwich.
Yeah.
Or the sandwich is an example.
I think people have got a very misguided view on protein. Like they won't train or work out, but then they think all of a sudden they need protein to keep you going.
Yeah.
Like they're like, I've had a hard day's work in the office. I need like a meat sandwich to keep me going. And that's totally ridiculous. Because it's carbs that you need for energy, not protein.
When you're trying to encourage people to take on a lifestyle where they eat less meat or something, they instantly think of vegetarian or vegan.
Yeah.
And you don't need that. That's not necessary.
Yeah.
Like if you just reduce the amount you eat, that's fine. Because taking on a vegetarian for life that's a big commitment. That's a lot of work.
It is a big commitment.
It's changing.
It's not actually.
It's not, but
it's
for
not.
someone who's raised and eaten meat all their life, it will be very intimidating. It's a lot of work. They're busy. They want to just do other things. They're like, I miss meat. Maybe they just really like meat. Like
it gets very difficult at like family events and when you're with your mates.
Yeah. Just reduce the amount of meat you eat.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like.
Because isn't it, if you're vegan, you can't even have like a Guinness or anything. It's a Guinness, isn't it?
I don't know about Guinness.
It's something like that anyway, but it's just... Anyway, the point I'm getting at is just... It's annoying that a lot of people who have a bit more money, who could like basically contribute to WWF or Greenpeace or something like that more than us, don't have a flying flip about what's going down on planet Earth. Hey, did we just get serious?
Wow, we got really serious.
Yeah,
man.
we could say
Right,
we should
what
start
time
talking
are we
about
on?
Siggy butts or something.
Shit, we're on 50 minutes. Shall we end this one?
15.
15 minutes more.
I thought you said 15. I was like, what the frick?
Let's stop this one.
Alright, let's stop it before
Right,
the
adios amigos until next week.
Buenos dias.